Welcome back. Dan Chapman with the Bangor School Department, here with Dr. Webb, the superintendent of the Bangor Schools. And today we're going to talk about transportation. So Dr. Webb, could you give us, the community members and parents, a little enlightenment of bus safety?
Sure. I think at the beginning of a school year, it's always important to review safety when transporting students. So I'm glad that we have this opportunity to talk about this topic. I think the first thing is to remind the community that on September 1st, children will be returning to the Bangor School Department. We're really looking forward to that, but it's a time when drivers should be very careful and remember that children are excited. They need to be reminded of the routines of safety, and that, when you are going by a yellow flashing light in a school zone, the speed limit is only 15 miles per hour, and that's for everyone's safety. I think another important thing to remember is that if a school bus is stopped and it has its lights on, by law, everyone has to stop no matter which direction they're going, either with the bus or coming towards the bus. And there's a really hefty fine if you were to pass a stopped school bus, and that's $250 on the first offense, and it would double with a second offense. So remember that it's for everyone's safety, and it's the bus drivers are very conscientious about everyone's time, but their number one priority is student safety. So again, I would ask all drivers to remember that on September 1st, children return to school, that during those first few weeks, really it's all year long that we have to be safe, but to remember to slow down, and that children are very excited. I think when looking at transporting children, there are some things that parents should review with their children, as well as the school department will be reviewing with students. Things about bus safety, things about knowing that what is safe behavior at the bus stop, what is safe behavior about boarding the bus, and what is safe behavior about riding the bus. When we think about the bus stop, I think it's important for parents to share the responsibility of walking children to school. I've talked to parents who they rotate days, and Mrs. Smith may walk the children on Monday and Mr. Jones walks them on Tuesday, and what a great way to share that responsibility together. I think that when children are at the bus stop, they have to remember they're at a road, and so they have to be careful about running around in the road. I think that it's wise to teach them that they don't have to walk all the way up to the intersection. We really recommend that they stay back about 10 yards from the intersection, wait till the bus comes to a complete stop, then walk towards the stop and wait and look for to make eye contact with the bus driver, and then board the bus. Once you board the bus, you need to immediately find a seat, sit down, and it's important that we use inside voices because the driver needs to concentrate on the road. When, I really think that walkers also have to think about safety. Again, I know many parents that share the responsibility of walking children to school, which I think is a great idea. I do think it's important to talk to students about walking with a buddy, to make sure that you follow the same walking route each day, to have similar patterns regarding the time that you walk, the time that you arrive at school, and the time that you would get at home. I would encourage parents to have check-in with their children when they walk home and what time they arrive. I think that it's really important to think about when children should arrive at school so that we know they're going to be safe. And really a general guideline would be about 20 minutes before the start of the school day. And then parents, would know that we have staff on duty that are supervising our students. So we're really excited about having the students return to school. These are just some tips to make sure that they're safe. And I would encourage parents and students, if you have questions, to talk to the building principals or the teachers. Certainly parents can call Cyr Bus. They provide the service of the transportation. And I think we all should remember we have the same goals, and that is that children are transported or walking to school and home and to home safely, and so that they have a successful school day.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Dr. Webb.
Thank you.
And we'll be back again shortly with more information from the Bangor School Department.